Hello guys, this is Kartenspieler 08. Today I want to talk with you about the Dolphin Turbo deck from last time. I played it in the locals and I want to show my results and what I learned from the tournament. So before we start, there are some changes that I did. So I got all cards that I need to do the VFD combo, just to summon Tricking of All Calamities and draw 3 cards. So I replaced the Herald and the level 8 Synchros with the cards I need for this combo. And what I really liked was adding Jet Synchron, Quick Draw Synchron and Tuning, just to have either more starters or more extenders. And to do that I reduced the number of Photon, Thrashes and Blue Mountain Butterspies. So in round 1 I played against pure Eldlich, and what I could see was that I need cards that apply more pressure to the opponent. I mean, we had really long grind games, and I think that something like Access Code Talker, if I would have it, would have finished the games much earlier, and that would have been great for my deck. And what you have to see is that the deck is not really made to play against control decks with a lot of traps, because the Aqua Dolphin can't destroy any traps, and I had a lot of useless hand traps in my deck, like Vela, Phantasme and Nibiru. They were all useless. But finally I could win in time, as he paid 800 life points for his cursed 8 land, but wasn't able to do any damage in the game. In round 2 I played against Invoked Shaddoll, and what I realized is if you summon Isolde and get your tuner, you can use Link Cross with summoned by using Isolde, get 2 tokens, and then you are threatening to summon a Formula Synchron, and if you summon then a second Needle Fiber, you can technically summon a second Formula Synchron. So I guess that is a good way to bait out Nibiru, and then if they summon the Nibiru, I had Quick Draw Synchron, so I could summon Haikyuubi using the Quick Draw Synchron and the token, and got the standard combo. What I realized is he didn't summon any Winder, but Winder is a really big problem for this deck, and the True King didn't think that it does that much. I mean, of course I called Darkness, but he's still able to resolve Shaddoll Fusion, Fusion Summon using monsters from the deck, use Fendi, use Trick Clown. So I think he could technically go on playing the grind game. game 3, I don't know, the deck was some kind of anti-deck, but it was also using Gren Maju, and there's a big problem was that I had to go second, and he summoned like the Pachi and the border, and I could not really out these. The problem is that the best normal summon in my deck is the Junk Forward with 900 attack, so I couldn't do much about that. I think as my new space connectors and my Fuma have 1800 defense, it could be able to like tribute summon Nibiru or Phantasme, but I think that wouldn't have done much because he was playing Compulsory Evacuation Device and he was playing Solemn Judgment, so I don't think that would help that much. So that was my first lose. Then I played against a going second Dinosaur deck. So I had in game 1 I went first, he had no hand traps, but when I summoned my Formula Synchron, I got my O-line to the hand with the draw. So I had Link Cross, token, and Formula Synchron on the field, and I had no way to like do the normal combo with the O-line in the hand. And what you have to realize is if you destroy a baby from the hand with the Aqua Dolphin, you trigger their effects and they summon Oviraptor, so that's not a good idea. But luckily you can choose the monster, so I guess if they have 4 spells and 1 baby in their hand, that could be a problem. And yeah, so I have to see how the interaction between 2 King of All Calamities and Miscellaneous works. I mean, I would like to stop the Earth effects, but I don't know if he like uses Miscellaneous, I guess that as his dinosaurs are unaffected, that he could use Oviraptor. I don't know exactly, maybe tell me in the comments. And yeah, in game 3 I had the problem that I thought I would start, but as he's playing going second, but he wanted to start, so I guess I had the wrong side plan at the moment. Round 5, final round was against Salamangreat. So in game 1 he had like Salamangreat Raw, and he had a Banelings on the field, and he had 2 hand traps. I mean, I think one of them was Nibiru, but that was all fine, but the problem was that he had a second Lady Debug in his hand to do like everything in game 1. So yeah, then I think he had Nibiru and in game 2, but I had the quick draw synchron, so I could do my normal combo. And what I realized is that I need access code talker also in this game. What I like to change is add Selene and the access code talker, but then we would have 16 extra deck cards, so that means that I am not able to play Selene, which is really sad. And I guess I need more counters for Nibiru and Infinite Impermanence. And possible cards would be the Deep Sea Minstrel or the DD Designator, really old card from Invasion of Chaos. Yeah, let's see how that works. For your attention, I hope you liked it.